Hi, this is Sean, and welcome to Z-Axis, the Stereoscope Gaming Show. And this is our VR Survival Guide. For this first episode, we're focusing on standalone titles for the Quest platform, as well as any other legacy titles we believe are essential to the VR gaming experience in 2025. Racket Fury versus 11. So, you're looking to dive into the world of virtual table tennis. Well, ping pong, if you call it that. These are a couple of games that'll really get you into the swing of things. First up, Racket Fury. This one's all about ease of entry. Simple settings, a variety of AI opponents to test your skills against, and you can even tweak the physics and toggle between simulation and arcade mode. You're feeling like a realistic match? Dial it up. You want some crazy arcade-style spins? They got you covered. It's a great way to get comfortable with the VR controls and learn the basics. But if you're ready for the real deal, 11 Table Tennis is where it's at. This game is a love letter to the sport, with everything from classic training modes like wall practice and ball machines to customizable controller styles. You want to play with a standard grip? No problem. Prefer the pen hold style? They got that too. It's all about giving you the authentic table tennis experience right in your living room or wherever you're at. The best part is 11 Table Tennis is for everyone, whether you're a seasoned pro who can slam serves or a complete beginner who's just learning to hold your controller. This game will meet you where you're at. Creed, Rise to Glory. So I'm going to tell you about this boxing game Creed, which I've played for years, and I've played a lot of other games that are boxing trims like Thrill of a Fight, but this one's different. It hits you right in the gut, pun intended. First off, this one's about training, so forget about boring tutorials or learning how to play the game. It throws you straight into the gym at the beginning. You're full of speed bags, meat bags, you learn how to duck, and you learn how to weave. And you're gonna sweat. I know my arms are burning, and I felt like I was in a training sim, but with a Stallone clone. So I felt like when I finally got in the ring, I was ready. It also has this thing called boundary gameplay, which keeps you from punching your TV or whatever you have around you. And it's perfect for if you don't have a lot of space. The best part is that Creed is all about skill. It's all about timing your punches. It's all about moving and loving your moves. And if you're looking for a boxing game that will get your blood moving, this will make you sweat. So training, action, fun, it's a whole package. Get it? Malcolm dead. Population 1. If you ever feel like multiplayer FPS games are just too much, there's too much chaos, there's too much aggression, everyone's screaming into their mics, well, I hear you. But there's this other scene, it's a bit more refined, and they call it Population 1. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still an FPS. You've still got your weapons, your objectives, the whole 9 yards. But there's a different vibe here. In Pop 1, there's a sense of community. There's a sense of respect, like you're all in this together, testing your skills, you're pushing each other to be better and to keep your cool. And the maps, man, forget about cramped corridors or claustrophobic kill boxes. In Pop 1, you've got space. You got wide open landscapes, sprawling arenas that let you breathe, let you think. And the verticality, forget about it. You can fly. You literally soar through the air, get a bird's eye view of the battlefield. It adds a whole new dimension to this strategy, the way you approach every encounter. And the learning curve is surprisingly smooth. You can pick up the basics pretty quick, but mastering the movement, the weapons, the flow of combat, that takes time. That takes dedication. And that's what makes it so rewarding, right? Knowing you've earned every victory, every kill. And here's the thing that really sets Pop 1 apart. The emphasis on clean combat. No blood, no gore. Just pure skill and precision. You take someone down, it's because you outmaneuvered them, outgunned them, outsmarted them. It's not because you sprayed and prayed with some overpowered weapon. It's a different kind of FPS experience. It's more strategic, more thoughtful, more elegant, if you will. If you're looking for a break from the usual FPS mayhem, a place where you can test your skills in a more civilized setting, Pop 1 might just be your new home. Demio and Demio Heroes Hangout. Alright, listen. You ever get that itch that deep down you just need to grab some friends, roll some dice, and slay some monsters? Well, of course you do! Who doesn't? Well, Demio's got you covered. It's not just a game. It's a whole vibe. Imagine this, you and your party gathered around a virtual table, the flickering light of a digital torch illuminating your faces as you strategize your next move. And the community? Forget those toxic online spaces. Demio's got a thriving scene full of friendly faces and fellow adventurers. We're talking about a passionate bunch of tetrahedron aficionados. Yeah, that's right. We love our dice. Newbies and veterans alike all coming together to explore dungeons, conquer monsters, and share a laugh or two along the way. Now, Demio's been around for a while, but don't let that fool you. This isn't some dusty old relic. They've been hard at work polishing this gem, giving it a fresh coat of paint and adding a whole bunch of cool new features. Load times are faster than ever, and the gameplay is smoother than a greased goblin. But here's the kicker. They've built this awesome space called Demio Heroes Hangout. Think of it as a virtual clubhouse where you can chill between quests, show off your loot, and just hang with your fellow adventurers. And get this, they even have activities for the kids. 3D sculpture painting, inspired by everything from blank canvases to monster eggs. Keeps the little ones occupied while the adults are busy slaying virtual monsters in the basement library. Pretty clever, right? So, if you're looking for a game that's got it all, action, adventure, community, and even a little something for the whole family, Demio's where it's at. Grab your friends, roll those dice, and get ready for an epic adventure. Just be careful not to wake the neighbors. Moss. Imagine stepping into a classic action adventure like Zelda Ocarina of Time, but in virtual reality. That's the magic of Moss. You're not just controlling a character, you're a guiding presence in this beautifully crafted world. You guide a tiny mouse hero named Quill, embarking on a grand adventure, and you're right there beside her, manipulating the environment, solving intricate puzzles, and battling a biodiverse cast of enemies together. It's like you're a benevolent giant reaching into a diorama, guiding Quill with your own virtual hands. You'll clear paths, manipulate magical objects, and even fight alongside, using your powers to help her overcome a myriad of obstacles. This unique blend of gameplay creates an incredibly immersive experience that blurs the lines between observer and participant. But Moss is more than just clever mechanics. The world itself is a breathtaking, lush, vibrant forest with hidden details and charming characters. You'll find yourself completely captivated by Cole's journey, emotionally invested in her successes and her struggles. That's all we have for now. Stay tuned for part 2 of our VR survival guide. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching Z-Axis.